our official sponsor, Greenwood Stock Trading. If you want to learn how to make some passive income, some extra money, so you can invest in your future and your kids' future, give them a call for a free 10-minute consultation, 281-760-3170. Go get to the bag. All right, man, let's talk about Andrew Wiggins now. There's a rumor going out there that Wiggins hasn't played in, 13 games? I think it's been since February 13th. He's been seen in an NBA lineup. And, you know, it's been a personal matter. Now, personal matter can mean anything. You know, it could be whatever. But basically, one of the players leaked an anonymous quote and said that he dealing with some real life ish. Now, apparently somebody leaked the rumor out that two daughters he got with his high school sweetheart ain't his, and may be his best friend's kid. Now, one of these kids he has since high school. That's what I understand. One of the daughters he has in high school, I believe he is Canadian. Just to say that. So he had them kids since high school or whatever. So, I mean, you know, you'll be surprised how many dudes actually have stories like this, bro. And a lot of times I hear these stories in which the women or the family will swab the baby mouth behind the dude's back, and obviously the mother's back most of the time, all the time, and you know, do a DNA test, and then it'll go from there. I mean, it's gonna be some women that's still gonna justify it or try to say, well, mistakes happen and shit of that nature, and you're gonna have some. In any situation, you're gonna have some, but it hurt. I'm not sure exactly how old the kid is, but since high school, he been in the league for a minute, so he was about 28, 29. So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. I mean, you really don't have no words. You really don't have no words for anybody to go through that. You know? And you talking about since high school, so I mean, obviously I'm suing financially, bro, for my money back. But you know, other than the money, which you ain't concerned about or whatever, as a man, I mean, as a person, it's a time in a bond that you created with the young girls. That's what it is. It's the bond. It's the attachment. You know what I'm saying? It's the time you spent into them, you put into them, and then you thinking about the money and stuff. You always can get the money back, and how scandalous she is. Now, if he seemed like a nice guy. Most Canadians are nice guys. You know, that's kind of they thing. Kind of, you know, but. You will never want to justify violence, but a lot of people might go that way. You know, and some people might say he probably need to play ball and clear his mind. But you know, one thing about it is, how do you go back in that locker room and face them men? You know what I'm saying? Face the concession workers and stuff of that nature. And niggas laughing behind your back and shit. Not the world know. It's gonna be tough for him to. It's gonna be tough for him to bounce back from that mentally. It's gonna be tough to be able to trust somebody again. You know, and a lot of dudes have their stories about why they do women so wrong. And you know, women say, well, you know, you got hurt one time when you was younger, and now you want to dog all women out. You know, a lot of times all it takes is one time, and his one time just happened to be this time. I'm suing for money. But then again, you got cases in which they protect women like this, where you be like, well, the baby wasn't mine, and you still see, well, under certain laws in certain states, you still required to pay child support. Now, I done heard where the woman would have had to pay the dude the money back. I done heard cases about that too. So it's all about kind of where you at with it at, and stuff of that nature. But, I mean, of course you feeling pain and stuff of that nature, and you probably trying to situate shit. She probably ran off, she hiding, she probably scared, and all types of stuff. But You know, it ain't too much advice that you can give a dude like that, bro. You know, you probably want to go see a lawyer, call your lawyer up, and fix it. And I won't say fix it, but, you know, try to get compensated and all that. But that bond that you spend with the little girls and knowing it ain't your best friend, like for him to be your best friend, it's like, dog. You know, he's gonna have trust issues for a long time, bro. I mean, forever probably, man. You can't trust nobody after that, bro. You know, and you know, it'd be all the women in the world, and it'd be your friends or people close to you who be wanting a woman just because you got it. I don't know. I never got off like that. You know what I'm saying? I want my man's a girl, no matter how fine or how fat our ass, our titties was. It was always respect. But then again, you know, you'll hear a dude, you know, you'll hear some, you know, nigga like most dudes to be like, well, you know, we wasn't even cool like that, no way. Or you ain't, you know, we wasn't even cool. You wasn't even my man's like that, no way. You know, you would dare say some shit like that, or you know, maybe they take accountability, but it can never be what it can never be. We can never be cool again. You know what I'm saying? And you remember the 5 Heartbeats, how he slept with his wife or whatever, and he found out, like, bro, I don't care if you my brother or not. Nah, bro. People make mistakes. For sure, people make mistakes. No doubt about it. People make mistakes. People make mistakes. It is what it is. But you don't make that mistake. You don't make that mistake. You don't make that mistake. To be honest, you don't make that mistake. You know, and you know, I don't, you know, where do you tell somebody like that, bro? I mean, he can't sit there and continue to sulk, you know what I'm saying, in his pain, but you know, everybody go through something, everybody gonna have something to say about his situation. Oh, this I would have did this and I would have did that, and this is what you should do. I mean, only people you can confide to is people you truly can trust. And for him, that might be a bare minimum right now. But I mean, you talking about the bond that your mother and your father, your brother, then gave her, you know, stuff of that nature. You know, y'all, you know, and especially if you've been faithful too, bro. Even if you wasn't faithful, bro. Like you can't. In retrospect, you just going back like you wasn't even faithful from the beginning. So this somebody you called your high school sweetheart, bro. And did you super dirty. Did you super duper dirty. But it's life. That's what I can say. It's life. It's life. It's life. You know, sometimes you're going to get off-speed pitches. Sometimes it's going to throw you a fastball. But what they say, God only give his toughest tasks or challenges to his toughest soldiers. That's what they say. But, you know, you got to be one tough guy. You know, and everybody going to say, you know, everybody going to, you know, try to ridicule him and give some backlash. You a simp and stuff of that nature. But it's a lot of them same dudes, people out there with the same story. Real talk, it's a lot of people out there with the same story he got. Right? It's a lot of people gonna say, well, I went through the same shit. I found out after 18 years. And the course didn't help me recoup none of my money. You know? So a lot of people say what they would and what they wouldn't do. Oh, I would have did that to this and do that and that. End up right in jail. Right in jail. Crime and passion not working for you, buddy. So I couldn't even tell them what to do. You know? Because that's a messed up position to be in. But you know, your mother involved, your father involved, your family involved, y'all done done birthday parties. Your friend that been around that whole time, knew. They lucky he ain't in jail right now, bro. But what you gonna throw all that away from? All that away for, to be honest. What you gonna throw your life away for? Because when you ain't angry no more, you in that pen, you gotta learn to check your emotions. You know? What else can you do? But keep going back, say, damn, I wish I didn't react that way. So that's what I don't get caught up into what people say. Same men be like, oh, you being emotional over this, you being emotional over that. Be the same dudes. You know. Who be emotional in this situation? You know, this is the ultimate emotional check. So hopefully he figure it all out, bro. All you can do is just, you know, what you believe in, pray for him. And you know, she shiesty as hell, but what do we don't know? You know, and that's why you always gotta test. You gotta, no matter how much you think is yours, you always gotta double check. And today, I mean, imagine how many men in the past before, you know, them kits was available to everybody who got duped and raised a kid and went to and died and not knowing that wasn't their kid. You know, so it is what it is. I had a situation, right? Boy in my neighborhood, 2 little boys. The youngest boy looked just like the man. And the other boy didn't look nothing like him. He telling me, my mama told me who my real daddy is. He ain't my real daddy. I'm like, damn, women play a cold game out here. You know, but it is what it is, man. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out the Real One-on-One playlist. Hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere across social media. Peace.